Welcome back to Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Yay! Anyway, this is right after the end of the last video, and as you can see here, we have some enemies to fight, and they're spiked, so don't jump on them. You were given hammers for a reason. Use them. They're pretty easy to counter. They usually stop right in front of you before they charge, and they're within hammer range, so just take them down. Again, like I said, don't jump on them even when you're going into battle, because if you jump on them before you enter battle, then it's still jumping on them, and you'll take damage. So don't do it. So we're finally going to make our way to Bean Castle this time. Finally. Only took 5 videos to get there. Here's a new enemy type. It's not too hard, and yes, I know I said don't jump on enemies or else you can take damage. Well, technically you jump on the spined enemy, you jumped on the other enemy. So for these ones it's pretty easy. Once they go underground, wait for them to pop up in front of one of the bros, and smack with the hammer as fast as you can. These enemies aren't too hard. So you can ignore those guys for the most part, because they'll just keep showing up, and they just get annoying. So just run past them. Right around here is finally Bean Castle. So let's go meet Queen Bean. Oh crap. Looks like we were too late. I guess Cackletta made her way to Bean Castle before we did and blew the living crap out of it. So you can talk to some of the villagers that are passed out lying on the ground or whatever. The only real thing of interest here is the item shop, which is actually inside the equipment store. So you can pick up some mushrooms or syrups or any other items that they have. There's mushroom syrups and refreshing herbs, which don't do a whole lot. Anyway, you should have a very large abundance of these, so don't worry about that. Just head straight to Bean Castle. If you did use a bunch of items, feel free to run in there and pick up some extra items. So make sure you save here, and yes, those big round block things will eventually take out. Why did I leave this save in here? Well, too late to go back now. Crap. I guess I forgot to delete it. Anyway, save your game, head up to the castle, and which will cause a mildly hilarious talk with some guards. Mario and Luigi try to explain themselves as who they are and what they're doing there, but the guards seem to have no idea what they're talking about. And of course, no one knows who Luigi is yet. Oh, prove your Mario. Well, that shouldn't be too hard. Just jump. It's amazing. Oh my gosh, she jumped. That's totally Mario. But he can't be certain. Seriously, what kind of idiot put these two guys in the guard? I suppose they did just get attacked. Maybe they have some kind of deficit of soldiers. I guess they don't even have any of what you're saying. So, but Luigi, remember something. They're called the Rose that Prince Peasley gave to you after you saved them. Turns out, that's actually a very good identifier around here. Just as good as Mario's jumping in the Mushroom Kingdom, which apparently no one knows about here. Anyway, so you can head on inside. Feel free to take a look around, but I don't think there's any way to go except straight up here. Of course, I have to check that anyway. That door is blocked off for now. It won't be. Can't take it out with a hammer. Head over here. You're supposed to go up and take a detour down here instead, and you'll find a coin block. There are some items on the other side of that wall, I think, but I'm not sure how to get to them. And I decided there might not be anything inside the wall, I'm not sure. I decided to look for any hidden blocks around, so I jumped around a bit. But nothing was there, so head up here and you'll see some palace person of some sort. Servant lady, I guess, passed out on the floor. Then the queen's right-hand lady, I guess, shows up and starts talking to you. but apparently he's incredibly picky as to what volume of speaking that you say to her, and that's really stupid. Anyway, she gets totally fed up with you, and drops you into a pit. Yeah, real nice. Anyway, here we go back to the original Mario Brothers arcade game. And no, I'm not talking about Super Mario Brothers. I mean that game that comes on as a mini game on all the Super Mario Brothers advance games. Anyway, so save here, and you'll find another couple of new enemies. These are Super Flies. So when you watch Shrek 1, and they say you may have seen Superfly, then you can say, yes, I have seen Superfly. And your parents will groan when you tell them it's from a video game. At least that's what mine do. Anyway, so they're pretty easy. They'll jump at you in place for a certain amount of times. Once they start jumping at you, until they jump once. As they jump the second time, jump yourself, and you should land on them as they land underneath you. So these guys, again, don't jump on them. They're spiny. Smack them with hammers before battle if you can. That'll make them. That'll cause them hopefully to be stunned. And they're very annoying to counter. And I had a very hard time countering them for some reason. Anyway, so the objective in this section of the game is to run around and hit all of these spikes into the pipes to block the water flow. Once you hit them all, you'll have a bit of cutscene there, showing the water flowing freely, and the door will open. As far as countering those spined enemies, they'll stop fairly far away from you, and then they'll charge. So make sure you have your hammer ready. Alternatively, they'll run straight up to you, start spinning, and then try and hit you. When they start spinning, it's a very good time to hit them because they're actually within hammer range. Okay, so I've hit level 9 here, and I'll upgrade my POW because bash the crap out of enemies is incredibly helpful. Luigi goes up too, and I'll increase his power too. Keep up with Mario. Okay, so after that, continue on. Keep finding some more spokes to nail down, and that one triggered the release of a couple more baddies. So take care of them. And yes, fight every enemy in this room. The levels you should gain here will be very, very helpful. As at the end of the sewer section, there is a boss fight. Oh, Luigi got hit. So yeah, these guys can curl up into their shells and then toss themselves at you to try and go into battle. So you have to spin that wheel, the spin jump, to cause the water to start flowing through the pipes before you can fix it. Once the water starts flowing, you run over to them, smash spikes back down into the pipes, and the door should open. So there's nothing else to see in this room, even though I decided to look anyway. So head up through the door into the next area. Once again, the water is not flowing in this area, so you need to find a way to turn it on. So take out the enemies here first. And there's a good few items up here. Bugger, the thing hit me in. See, look, I'm level 10 already. So the levels you gain here are instrumental to getting tough enough to fight the boss. And I had nothing else to upgrade, so I decided to go with my stash points, which will give you a discount in stores, as well as a better chance of getting lucky hits, which I probably said already. Anyway, so spin jump on this, which actually does nothing but drop an enemy on you. It's advisable to get on the other side of the wheel so that you can maybe hammer it or something once it falls out, instead of having to land on it. Upgrade Luigi's speed again. Go with Mario. With your coins, excellent. Anyway, continue through here, take out the enemies. And you're going to want to head to the right and not down back to where you just came from, like I do, which is stupid. So, up here, around the corner, and over here, we have a bit of a mini game to play. I don't think I've ever actually failed this, except for once, and it wasn't even the first time. I didn't realize that there was a specific order. Anyway, you have to hit them as the order they pop up out of the pipes, otherwise it'll reset you and do it again. So it shouldn't be too hard. guess what? Time's up. So the next video should have the boss fight, the introduction to the next section of the